What is up, guys? It is Jacob from Quad Hunting, and this is the Lions Redskins Week 7 preview.
Welcome to Detroit.
So last week the Lions are coming off a win against the Los Angeles Rams, which ended up being a really close game. I didn't foresee that happening. I know there wasn't a preview out last week, but I thought the Rams were going to win in kind of a convincing fashion. Well, more along the lines of a defensive, maybe like 14-7 game. Their defense looked good, and their offense at that point had not looked good at anything. But Case Keenum lit the Lions' defenses up. This defense is just trash. We're too injured, not enough depth, and Terrell Austin his magic isn't working this year like it has in the last 2 years. So they move on to the Washington Redskins, which is a team that lost its first 2 games of the season and now coming off of 4 straight wins to have a 4-2 record. The Lions are 3-3. Lions won their last 2 games as well. But the last 2 games came off of game-winning field goals and an interception to end the game. I don't think this game's going to be that much, I don't think it'll be that much different from the Rams game. I think it's going to be a shootout kind of game. Kirk Cousins has been playing pretty well. When the Redskins have been able to get the run game going and have more of a balanced attack, if it's all Kirk Cousins, that's when they've sort of been faltering more. You see the 2 losses when Kirk Cousins was doing more than what he should be doing. But once they can get a balanced attack, Kirk Cousins looks to be the most comfortable. He's a good, not great quarterback right yet. He should have taken probably the money from last year after the way he's kind of played this year, kind of like hit and miss, kind of playing like an early Matt Stafford, where it was going to be he's going to play great or he's going to play bad. That's kind of where Kirk Cousins looks to be right now in that phase of his career. But I think it's going to be a good game. Like I said, I think it's going to be a shootout. Our defense isn't going to be able to stop them, and our offense has been proven to beat good defenses. I mean, we've done it the last couple weeks. The Rams defense was considered one of the better ones in the NFL, and Graham Glasgow was able to make Aaron Donald look like – we had a rookie center playing left guard who was able to handle all-pro D-tackle, which is always good. So it looks like he might be getting the start again. We'll get into the injuries in a little bit. But he may be looking to get the start or at least extended snaps again this week. So the Redskins, I think their main strength right now is probably the secondary with Josh Norman. Josh Norman is, love him or hate him, he is one of the better corners in the NFL. And the good thing, though, with the Lions is they have 3 receivers that they like to use. There's no Ebron again. We'll get into injuries in a little bit. But they have the Tate, Jones, and Bolden, which all played fantastic last week. Tate had the huge game going over 160 yards. 165 yards. Bolden had 8 catches. Marvin Jones actually was quiet last week. He only had 1 catch for a touchdown, or 2 catches and a touchdown. But he didn't have to do much because the other guys had stepped up. And even Zach Zenner took a couple catches and looked pretty good. But looks like this week we're looking more towards we're going to need that Marvin Jones, Bolden, and Tate going all off at once, because for a second straight week we were without Eric Ebron and Theo Riddick. Neither of them practiced all week, and they've been ruled out already. We're also missing Corey Robinson, who lined up as our 3rd tight end in a lot of those heavy packages for the runs. He's been ruled as out with an ankle injury. Same with Riddick, he's got an ankle, and Ebron's got the ankle/knee. This is the injury report off of DetroitLions.com. Nagata and Levy are both missing again this week, which is huge because Levy is the linebacker, pretty much the best linebacker we have, and nothing against Tahir Whitehead, but he's just not on the level of Levy. And it'd be nice to have Levy back, but we're going to be without him another week, and we're going to be without Haloti Nagata again with his shoulder injury. But with Nagata, at least last week, Ashawn Robinson, our 2nd-round draft pick, looked good enough to where he was able to – he's playing smart. His stats aren't going to show it. He's only got 1 sack and 7 tackles through 6 games. But he's doing the stuff that doesn't get noticed on the box score, and that's taking on the double teams, letting linebackers get a free lane to stop the run, taking the doubles to get the double teams to let another edge rusher in or something like that. So he's doing really well as a 2nd-round rookie. He is – I don't want to say he's playing like Nagata would have if Nagata was there. He's playing at that big run stuffer. So that's always good. But as far as who might be playing this week, Ansah, Warford, Dwayne Washington, and Tahir Whitehead were all had some kind of injury thing going on this week, but they're all questionable. They've been limited in every practice, except for Whitehead, who was not listed for some reason on Wednesdays. It doesn't say if he didn't practice or had limited, but all of them are questionable. And remember, the NFL got rid of their the probable ruling. The best you can be now is questionable, so that looks like they'll probably play. You'll see them. Ansah played last week, and you'll probably see him more. Warford did not play last week, and they moved Laken Tomlinson over to right guard and moved Graham Glasgow over to left guard. You'd probably see Warford get back that right guard spot and Tomlinson play at left guard, maybe having Glasgow going in and out of there, because Glasgow looked good last week. I think he looked better than Tomlinson has for the most part this year. But now with the Redskins, now this is all coming off of DetroitLions.com. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm going to actually use this one. Jordan Reed, their tight end, which is probably the scariest part of their offense in my book, is out with a concussion. He's not going to play this week. Got to go through the concussion protocol, and he apparently failed the tests, so he's out, which is a little better for the Lions fans because tight ends have just been killing us all year this year. Are open right in the middle is wide open on our defense, and so having one of their big players, you never hope for an injury, but having one of their big guys who contribute out helps the Lions a little bit. Wide receiver Josh Doxson just placed on injured reserve today, Friday. I'm recording Friday. With an Achilles injury, he is out, done for the season. For the most part, he may come back later on. Deshaun Jackson is questionable. Probably see him play, but otherwise, a lot of their guys were limited or had full practices, so I wouldn't be too concerned about many more people missing. They haven't been hit with the injury bug as bad as the Lions have, at least week to week. They may have been on the injured reserve, but I haven't looked into that. So so Redskins are coming in a little more healthy. They're missing two receivers. They're missing a receiver in Doxson and a tight end in Reed, but they still have Vernon Davis at tight end, and Vernon Davis is a good tight end, so he may see not a career game, but look like the old Vernon Davis this week. I don't know where to go with this game. It's going to be high scoring, in my opinion. I don't see the Lions defense being able to stop Kirk Cousins, and I see Stafford being able to battle against the Redskins defense like he's been doing every other week this year. I'm going to go along the lines of a 35-28 win for the Redskins. And that hurts me to do that, but I think the Redskins are going to win. Just looking across the board, their running game is better than us. Their offensive line is good. Has been pretty strong lately. Kirk Cousins is not better than Stafford, but I think he's more than capable of, when the team's playing good, to play great. Like I said, the run game, the receivers on offense, they're just pretty spread out evenly talent-wise. And then on defense, like I said, you got Josh Norman at at cornerback, and then you have some of their other big-time players who I don't even know they're big-time players. I shouldn't say that. And they have Josh Norman on whoever he's gonna cover. I don't know if he's gonna cover Jones or if he's gonna cover Tate or Bolden. He's probably gonna spread out between all three of them. But if there's gonna be something to happen, I think the Redskins defense will be able to stop the Lions offense a lot more than the Lions defense will be able to stop the Redskins offense. So I'm gonna have to say it's a Redskins win, and that hurts. But I gotta move on. It's only a prediction. They've been proving me wrong lately, so yeah. If you like the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, comments, all that fun junk like normal. I will be here right after the game on Sunday to review it, see how my predictions stacked up, see how well they played, see how the teams matched up, see if hopefully it's a game and not just a defensive squash. But yeah, that's all for this time, so I will talk to you guys all later. Bye.